The funds will be used for a new accessible entrance to the church for disabled parishioners. None of this would be possible without Reverend Doug's enthusiasm for making music part of the church's events and also supporting local musicians. Tonight we present the 11th concert with the versatile singer-songwriter Andy Griffiths on vocals and guitar, backed by Frank Koren on lead guitar. Andy has released 3 albums of original music, one of which was nominated in 2013 for an HMA award. Andy, along with his wife, award-winning artist Helen Griffiths, self-published a children's picture book based on the song Arcat Flash from their children's album. Tonight's concert is streaming in high quality via the Laidlaw Church link on their website after the show. Sit back and enjoy, and don't forget to show your appreciation by donating to the Laidlaw Church fundraiser through the link on tonight's event site.
Thank you, Helen. How is everybody doing tonight? I mean, when I say everybody, I'm talking virtually here because there's only a few of us here. Helen's trying to make up for several people. Come on, Helen. Woo! Doug, there we go. Yes. Yeah, so I'm happy to be here playing live with Frank Koren on guitar. It's been a while. Socially distanced, yeah. It's been a while. We have no protective screen, but there's, everybody's way at the back, so we're good. So we'd like to play some original music for you tonight. And we'll start off with this first one. It's called The Stars Will Dance. I was lucky enough to travel to France, not this year, obviously, but several years ago. And we spent some time in the south of France on the side of a mountain looking down on olive groves and date groves. It was pretty cool. So this song came from that.
I stand on the hillside, look out on the valley down below. Rows of olive trees swaying a gentle apricot breeze. Drink my wine, I'm feeling fine. Got me nowhere to go today. Shades of blue are here to stay. Through the mountain to a peak above, yeah. Looking down on the village full of love. Oh, and the life in the fields, the color unreal, the calm washing over you. You can't help but feel like you're in a dream. You don't want it to end. See south, with the nights brightly lit by the moon, and the stars will dance to this little tune. Well, you know they would not show but for you, my dear, but for you, my dear, but for you, my dear, and the stars will dance till the night is clear. Thank you very much. Oh, you three guys sound more like 10 or 15. That's awesome.
It's the reverb.
Yes, we're here in this lovely church, Laidlaw Church. It's just, it's quite an amazing church, actually. It has quite a history. You should take a look online and look at the history of the church. Take a look at some of the pictures of it because it's quite beautiful. And the reverb in here is stunning. I would like to do some recording here, I think. Yeah.
Oh, you are.
We are, that's right. Here we are. Maybe some new songs. But we're going to do some stuff that we released, let's see, when was this? A little while ago.
Pre-COVID.
This one's called Hooked.
great. Thank you very much. Cheers. I like the way things sound in here. Very cool. I don't suppose there's a possibility of a little bit more vocal. Check, check. Ooh, that's wonderful. Thank you. Cheers, everybody. It's great to virtually see you.
That's right.
It's great to see these folks here, putting together a lot of great shows and in such a wonderful space. I really love this space. It's got so much character.
Just pretending there's someone there. I'm looking at over here and over there.
Well, I like how the spotlights are coming in. It's sort of blinding us a bit, so that's good.
What's next there, Andy? Do I know this? Because sometimes on shows he just throws a new one and I'm like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you know this one, but we're going to try it anyway. This one is What's So Funny by Nick Lowe.
Oh,
You know this one. Oh, good. I'm glad you know it because I kind of know it. Let's see now. As I walk through this wicked world, searching for light in the darkness of insanity, ask myself, is all hope lost? Is there only pain and hatred and misery? 'Cause each time I feel like this inside, there's one thing I wanna know. What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? And as I walk on through the troubled time, my spirit gets so downhearted sometimes. Where are the strong and who are the trusted? And where is a harmony, sweet harmony? Each time I feel it slipping away, you know it just makes me wanna cry. What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? As I was strong, where are the trusted? And where is a harmony, sweet harmony? Like this inside, there's one thing I wanna know. What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Understanding. Thank you very much. Yeah, I love that song, and I think it's very suitable for the times I do have a website if anybody cares to take a look, and you'll find that song there. We did a cover of it and recorded it and filmed it, and it was done all remotely. Drums in Mississauga, bass in Niagara-on-the-Lake, guitar from Fenwick, and me in Burlington. So it was kind of all over the place. It was kind of fun to do, though. I think we might do another one. So this song, as Helen mentioned, one other thing that we do is kids music, sort of like in the Fred Penner style. And we've done quite a few shows doing kids music, and this is our signature song that's called Arcat Flash. So I'm gonna need you guys to help me out with this one. You gotta sing along with me.
Bring out the child in yourself here.
Yep, you can find the inner child. And it's very easy. It goes like this. I go, Arcat Flash, and then you sing that back to me. So go, Arcat Flash, go.
Arcat Flash,
Arcat Flash, go.
Arcat Flash.
That's it. It's that easy. So everybody at home can do it as well. Get the kids. Arcat Flash is a very fast cat, but he can't control the speed he is at. He goes running down the room, going boom, 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 running into this and that. Here we go. Arcat Flash, go.
Arcat Flash,
Arcat Flash, go.
Arcat Flash.
Arcat Flash is a very fast cat, but he can't control the speed he is at. He goes running up the stairs and bounces on the bed, hits his ceiling and bumps his head. Here we go. Arcat Flash, go.
Arcat Flash,
Arcat Flash, go.
Arcat Flash.
I wake up in the morning and I come down the stairs. Flashes at the kitchen door. Give him his food, he eats it all up, and then he meows for more. Meow! Arcat Flash, go.
Arcat Flash,
Arcat Flash, go.
Arcat Flash.
Arcat Flash is a very fast cat, but he can't control the speed he is at. He goes sliding across the floor and through the kitchen door, hits a wall with a crash. Arcat Flash, go.
Arcat Flash,
Arcat Flash, go.
Arcat Flash.
Arcat Flash is a very fast cat, but he can't control the speed he is at. It's running across the field, his rear is in the lead. It's a very strange sight indeed. Here we go. Arcat Flash, go.
Arcat Flash,
Arcat Flash, go.
Arcat Flash.
I wake up in the morning and I come down the stairs. Flashes at the kitchen door. Are you ready? I give him his food, he eats it all up, and then he meows for more. Meow! Arcat Flash, go.
Arcat Flash,
Arcat Flash, go.
Arcat Flash.
Arcat Flash, go.
Arcat Flash.
Arcat Flash, go.
Arcat Flash.
Arcat, go.
Arcat
Flashy, go.
Flashy.
Arcat, go.
Arcat
Flashy, go.
Flashy.
Arcat Flash, go.
Arcat Flash.
Arcat Flash, go.
Arcat Flash.
Arcat Flashy, go.
Arcat Flashy.
Arcat Flashy. Meow, 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 meow. Big finish. Help if I hit the right chord. I'd just like to say thanks to Frank for coming out and helping me out tonight.
It's much warmer than where I was 4 days ago, or 3 days ago.
4 days ago,
3
he
days
was in Calgary doing a show at a Ramada Inn, but they did it on the pool deck. And what happened, Frank?
There's about 350 people in the different rooms, and they have the balconies, and It was minus 14 degrees and there was no heaters working. They were working during sound check and then it was cold. So playing outdoors.
They were working in the afternoon when the sun was out, and then when they came to play in the evening, heaters ran out of propane.
The good old Canadians that we were, we just stuck it out. Guitar stayed in tune because it just stayed at minus 14. There was no heat from your hands, no heat from the body. Minus 14.
So that's a Canadian story. And this next song is a bit of a Canadian story. It's called Live a Little. And it's actually about wanting to get away from the craziness and going up north and getting yourself lost in the woods. And have I told you who it was inspired by? Who rings a bell there?
Oh, Fred. No.
Close. It's actually Tommy Swick.
Oh, there you go. Tommy. He's off the grid up there somewhere now.
He's totally like out, yep, out in the woods. So he bought himself a little shack up in north of Sudbury, and it's his favorite place on earth to go. And so that inspired this song for me. It's called Live a Little, North Ontario. Gonna catch a plane, take a ride in a boat, find me a spot, someplace remote, up past Wawa on a river named Wild. Tell him now he sees stars at night, fires by the cabin make the scene just right, looking at the lake, the most beautiful sight. Well, I made up my mind and gonna live a little, dance through the trees till the sound of the fiddle, and I'm going to get lost in the middle of justified. Made up my mind and gonna live a little, dance through the trees till the sound of the fiddle, and I'm going to get lost in the middle of Ontario. Gonna go swimming and play like an otter, fishing for dinner in the middle of the water. Sit on the dock as the days go by, raise a glass to my mother and father, crack a brew, throw it up high, gonna get back and spend a little time, letting the world spin on by, knowing everything will work out fine. Well, I made up my mind and gonna live a little, dance through the dream to the sound of the fiddle, head up north and get lost in the middle of the justified. I made up my mind and gonna live a little, Thank you very much. I'm already starting to lose my voice here. We haven't been doing too many live shows for quite a while, so yeah, you get out of practice a little bit, eh? Better just tune the guitar up a little bit here. Let's make sure that we're in tune. Not too bad. It's good. It's not minus 14 in here, so. So this next song is called Don't Let It Bring You Down. It's kind of self-explanatory. We're going through some tough times, and it's not the easiest for a lot of people, or for most people actually. But you know what? We will get through this. Take some time. It's not the most comfortable place to be in, but you know, we've got good friends, and we do what's necessary for each other. So we will get through it. This is called "Don't Let It Bring You Down." Thank you very much. Cheers. Cheers.
It's fun to play these again.
Yeah, I don't know when the last time was we played all this material, but
I do.
you do.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Lock Street with Jay. The Artistic Blend Cafe, Artist Blend?
That
Acoustic
was
Blend Cafe.
Acoustic Blend Cafe. That's another church in Oakville at Melrose. That was 1 year ago, almost exactly. Well, there you go. It's been a year since we played all these. So, this next song is an interesting song. It's called Stella. And Stella is actually a type of guitar. It's a guitar model made by Harmony Guitars years ago. And my dad actually learned on a Stella guitar, and then he passed it down to me, and he got a new guitar, and that's this guitar right here. It's a Gibson. This is a Gibson J45. It's definitely a better guitar than the Stella, but the Stella definitely has a character. And anyway, I basically, that guitar went to my hands, to friends, and other friends, and other friends, and eventually disappeared into the netherworld. But there's a music store up in Gravenhurst called Curry's Music. And at Curry's Music, on the website, I found that they had a Stella Harmony guitar. This was about 3 years ago or so. And so I called up our friend there, Andrew Curry, and asked him about that guitar. And he said, oh, it's a really neat guitar. It was the guy who brought it in. It had basically been under the bed for 20, 30 years. And the guitar is virtually new. And it's from 1965. So it had been very lightly played. And trouble with guitars like that is they're kind of like beginner's guitars, right? So there's not much in the way of adjustments on the neck and stuff, and sometimes they get warped and twisted. But this one was perfect. So, and it was $150, so I couldn't refuse. It's like holding candy in front of a baby kind of thing. So I said to Andrew, well, put it aside for me, and I paid for it, and I'll pick it up when I can. And then, wouldn't you know it, the next day I found that Tom Wilson was playing in Gravenhurst at Peter's Players. It's a venue, small venue in Gravenhurst. It's a very exclusive kind of thing. You get to see some pretty cool artists close up. Anyway, Tom was playing there, so I sent him a text and asked if he would mind picking up this guitar for me. He said, oh, no problem. I'm actually headed over there now. I'm going to be picking up some vinyl because there's tons and tons of records there, and Tom loves his records. So he picked up the guitar for me, brought it back down, and the next day I picked it up and I wrote this song right away. It's called Stella. Could probably bring down the monitors on the vocals just a touch because they're on the verge of feeding. Just thinking about love and forgiveness when you appeared to me all
hurts so bad, cut it like this is the part where I call Tom up to pick her up. Up north, many miles away, good friend brought you down. Now in my arms you'll stay. We'll turn my frown upside down. Make some sound. We'll bring the town again. Come to me, baby. Come to me, baby. Come to me, baby. Can't you see? Come to me, baby. Come to me, yeah. Come to me, baby. Can't you see? I need you in my life. It's so bad. Cut it like a little bit more of that slide there, Frankie. I need you in my life. It's so bad. Cut it like I need you in my life. It's so bad. Cut it like Right, here we go. I need you in my life. It's so bad. Cut it like Thank you very much. How are we doing for time, Helen? A few more songs. Okay, cool. I'm going to do one more, and then I'm going to turn the mic over to Frank. This song, I learned this song because of Frank and Kim. Kim is Frank's wife. She's got a
Hi, Kim.
stunning voice, wonderful voice. And these guys have been doing this song for a long time. It's called Angel from Montgomery. And unfortunately, I don't quite know the words just yet, but I'm getting there. G. So, you've been doing it for a long time. So when I first met them, they were doing that song, and that's got to be 10 years ago, maybe?
When I was 26.
Yeah.
Go with that.
And I was 32. But anyway, yeah, so I became aware of John Prine at that point because of you guys. And John Prine's an incredible songwriter, everybody knows. And unfortunately, John passed away this year, and it was due to COVID. So if you think COVID's not real, it's real. Yeah. And it's a big loss for the music world. I better tune back up here. So I learned this song in tribute to John. Kim does it way better than I do, and Frank, but since I have Frank here tonight, I wanted to do this because he knows it so well, plays it so well. I might do it a little bit differently than Kim, though.
I will follow along.
I am a new woman named after my mother. My old man is another child that's grown old. His dreams are lightning and thunder with desire. This old house would have burned down a long time ago. Make me an angel that flies flies from Montgomery make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing I can hold on to believe in this living. It's just a hard way to go. When I was a young girl, well, I had me a cowboy. He weren't much to look at, just a free rambling man. But that was a long time, no matter how I tried. The years just flow by like a broken down dam. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing I can hold on to believe in this living. It's just a hard way to go. There's flies in the kitchen, I can hear all the buzzing, but I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. How the hell can a person go to work in the morning, come home in the evening, and have nothing to say? Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living is just a hard way to go. Thank you, Frank. That was awesome. Okay, I'd like to turn the mic over to Frank Koren, and he's got a song that he'd like to introduce.
I have the ability to turn all my lyrics into different languages at the same time when I forget how to sing. I did an album in 2015. When I started performing it and promoting the CD release, I had more and more respect for singer-songwriters that I used to go, really, you're forgetting the words? Because it happens all the time. Anyways, this is a song I wrote, one of the first ones I wrote for the record, and it's a song about redemption, really. Took my boat and I sank it. I took my life and I drank it. I hid my face inside a blanket, and still the sun hurt my eyes. I lost my job before I found it. I lost my smile before my frown went. I lost my car to the pound, and still the parking ticket came to me. And oh, she drives me crazy for love. And oh, she makes me crazy when she says that maybe I'll be the one. And I say, hey, I'm already down.
and I found the song inside my heart. I gave my love to a sweet girl. I gave my girl a broken heart. She gave a kiss and it meant it. And my heart, it beat out this song. And oh, she drives me crazy for love. And oh, she make me crazy when she says that maybe I'll be the one. And I said, hey, I'm already down. I can't kick me when I'm on the ground. Hey, I've already found that I'm hurting and I can't come around. Hey, I'm not down. I can't kick me when I'm off the ground. Hey, I've already found I'm not hurting and I'm coming around. I'm not hurting and I'm coming around. Well, thank you. Out there.
Very cool. One more? All right. One more sounds good. I think we're going to leave with Lend a Hand. So Lend a Hand is an appropriate song for this time too. It's I actually wrote it when Haiti had a bunch of earthquakes, and I attended a concert fundraiser here in Hamilton called Heart for Haiti, and there were some incredible musicians playing at that. Were you at that, Frank?
I was out of town.
Oh, yeah. Right. So anyway, I was inspired that night to write a song, and the song is called Lend a Hand. It's about helping out your brothers and sisters around the world, or locally at home, in whatever way or capacity you can.
Well, the earth has spoken, and everyone's choking on tears and misery. The air is still, a silence at dawn. The birds and the animals are gone. The buildings are rubble, the streets are full of people with no place to go. You can only imagine the torture and pain, suffering we hope we'll never know. But if we all lend a hand to our brothers, and we all pull together for one another, then there's hope. spoken, and everyone's choking on tears of misery. It's a world away, yet right next door. Who'd have known what was in store? Lives were shattered, people were battered, everyone's left without hope. But the world will turn, the sun will rise again, we'll have to learn how to cope. But if we all lend a hand to our brothers, and we all pull together for one another, then there's hope and there's light. We know we can't make it right, but we'll try and we'll help and we'll fight to survive another day. Oh, yeah, we'll fight to survive another day. Oh, yeah, we'll fight to survive another day. We'll fight to survive another day. All right. Now I will need your help here. The three of you out there are going to have to sing this loud and clear because it sounds awesome in a church. It's kind of like a Hey Jude moment. It goes like this. Na, 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 na. Got it? Not easy. Keep it going. That's the way. All right, keep it going. We'll fight to survive another day. To survive another day. To survive another day. Thanks, folks. Thanks, Doug, and thanks, Helen. I'm sorry I don't know who's on. Bill.
Videographer.
Thank you, Bill, for doing video and everything. Cheers.
I'm always blown away by the amazing talent in Hamilton. Thank you, Andy and Frank. Thank you, Reverend Doug, for making this concept possible, and Bill Johnson for the live Facebook video. I would also like to thank the Hamilton Spectator for the amazing article in the newspaper that describes the history of Laidlaw Church and the role it is playing in community events today. Reminder, tonight's concert is streaming in high quality via the Laidlaw Church link on their website. The donation link is also found on the Laidlaw Church website. Live long and prosper, wear a mask, and be safe. Thank you.